Thoughts of Home by Hugh Clough. I watched them from the window, my children at their play, and I thought of all my own dear friends who were far away, and childish laughs and childish cares and child's own buoyant gladness came gushing back again to me with a soft and solemn sadness. And feelings frozen up for long and thoughts of long ago seemed to me thawing at my heart with a warm and sudden flow. I looked upon my children and I thought of all and each, of my brother and my sister, and our rambles on the beach, of my mother's gentle voice and my mother's beckoning hand, and all the tales she used to tell me of a far English land, and the happy evening hours when I sat on my father's knee, or many a wave is rolling now betwixt that sea and me. And many a day has passed away since I left them over the sea, and I have lived a life since when on boyhood's thoughtless glee. Yet of a blessed time gone by, not seldom would I dream, and childhood's joy, like faint far stars, in memory's heaven would gleam. And of the sea to rose I loved, my thoughts would often roam, but never knew I until now the blessings of a home. I used to think when I was there that my own true home was here, but home's not in land or sky, but in those whom each holds dear. The evening's cooling breezes fanning my temples now, but then my frame was languid, and heated was my brow, and I longed for England's cool, and for England's breezes when, but now I would give full many a breeze to be back in the heat again. But when cold strange looks without, and proud I thoughts within, are weaving round my heart the woof of selfishness and sin, when self begins to roll afar, a worse and wilder sea of careless and unloving thoughts between those friends and me, I will think upon these moments, and call to mind the day when I watched from the window my children at their play.